Did you make a good play or a bad play in Pokemon Unite? You sent in your clips to me, and I will be the judge, jury, and sheriff executioner here in Sheriff Spragels. Yeehaw. All right, we're going to start with a clip from Viv the Sniper Main. By the way, I just want to say this really quick. Sometimes people in the comments from the last video were saying that some of these plays were bad plays, and guys, that's the entire point of this, is people submit things that are kind of like borderline questionable or sort of bad, and they get my take on them. So yes, people are sending me things that aren't entirely good right away. That's kind of the concept right here. They're not sending me perfect plays and asking me to analyze them. Let's get into a little Sheriff Spragels here. Here's another clip of me. I was playing Sweet Kiss Comfey. The first thing I saw people saying was playing Sweet Kiss is a throw, but Sweet Kiss can actually work well. Got the T-Tar. Sweet Kiss on T-Tar is pretty powerful. I mean, yeah, you brought 3 in right there for a really nice KO, right? 4, 5, almost. Ooh, almost. Almost the Penta right there for T-Tar. Venusaur in trouble. You're hanging out. Venusaur unites. Venusaur's still in trouble. And you secure with the basic. All right, well, actually, this is a prime example of why this build is not very good. During the entirety of this, do you know how badly Venusaur wanted you to heal it? It wanted you to heal it the entire time. Sweet Kiss Comfey in a coordinated setting has some value, right? In an uncoordinated setting, I think this thing is just absolutely tragic. I'm sorry, Viv, but I have to give this 2 Comfey flowers out of 10. I do not think Sweet Kiss Comfey is legit at all. Do you? Live your life. But no. That's a no from me. From Mark Sarant, had someone told me I was only button mashing, didn't have any skill. In hindsight, it was 2v5. Maybe I shouldn't have rushed in like I did. Weird eject right there. Jumping in. Cram Unite. Weird time to cram Unite, but I mean, hey, it's working here. It's weird to have your Unite move, which would lead me to believe you didn't use it during Ray. Fighting off Mewtwo. I mean, you got Ray. You're gonna get everybody, and you get Mewtwo. Yeah, this worked out pretty good. I'll take a look at it here. So you come in right here, and you eject immediately. That seems so odd to me. I mean, I know you're getting to Ray, but you're fine. And then also you can dive over these walls here. Like, you're walking around the walls, you can just dive right over the walls. You dive in. I think using a Unite move here, it's gonna be hard to secure, but it worked out. I mean, I don't think you were button mashing, but it felt like you were kind of going like panicky right there. I'm happy that it worked for you, and I don't think it's a great play. It just, it worked out. I'll give this 4 Aerocudas out of 10. This is from IG Intellion, resubmission, random back cap from about a month ago. You know, things aren't good when you call it random right away, but all right. Ooh, gosh, you back cap 20. You are Clefable with Gravity Draining Kiss. All right. Your team is getting ripped apart right now. We can see that. You got 2 down. You're gonna duel this Miraidon, and you're gonna beat him, right? Yes. Eat. Yummy. And then you spin. There's so much here. You have potion too, by the way. There's so much here. I don't know if this back cap was any good. I have no idea what's going on in this moment. It looks like your entire team kind of wants to fight and maybe needs some help, and you're not there. That doesn't seem good. Your build's insane. Look, not that you can't win with Draining Kiss Clefable. It's a really fun build, but it's fully insane. You have to know that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And you dance. I mean, dancing on a Miraidon, for that alone, I'll give you 6 Draining Kisses out of 10 gravities. This is from Spyro24. Context. Kind of a bad habit I consider for myself is backing during a Ray fight too often or easily. Yeah, that's really interesting because that is a tough play sometimes. Sometimes it's just better to stay there even with low health. We dominated all game, won the initial Ray fight, so I backed to get my HP. I was Trick Hoopa, and there was an off chance the enemy was trying to back cap, and I wanted to cover it. Though, as soon as I backed, my teammates went down. Left, right, and center. If I didn't back, there was a good chance we would have steamrolled the rest of the game. I mean, yeah, you're up right now by a lot of points. It's 196 to 410. Let's see. Your team is fighting right now, and you're Trick Koopa, and you back. This is really tough. You weren't that low. Yeah, you're not. I mean, you're low, but you're not like, you're not done, and you're Trick Koopa. Your team's fighting. Ninetales goes down, Guardy's down, Dragapult, and okay, so Dragapult, Zacian, and Venusaur are up for the enemies. No one's on your team, of course. Pokemon Unite! I'm going to give that 2 Trick Koopas out of 5 Trick Koopas. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have backed there, given that your team was up and they were fighting the enemy and they need your help. And I don't think it's going to be too bad for you to be there. You'll give yourself a Trick Shield, right? And you'll be able to do more damage to keep your team alive. I do understand the intention here, although you can see a lot of the enemy team on your map, right? I don't think you have to worry too much about them backcapping at all, and you're up by a lot of points. So yeah, you probably didn't need to back there. It's a good instinct to notice that in yourself, because sometimes like people will back out of fights and they really need to stay and help the squad. This is from Aaron, the Intellion lover. This was from a year ago, back in August. Deepult was solo ripping, so I stole the Reggie from him with Liquidation. Apparently Snipe Shot is better, and I could have killed him with Liquidation. I could have, but it doesn't matter because I killed him after the clip ended. KO'd. Here we go. Reggie getting pretty low. Dragapult going for it. I kind of don't mind plays like this. I think you do better with just an auto there, I gotta say. And you probably do take out Dragapult. As soon as Dragapult uses its moves right there, I think the better play would have been to just go after Dragapult, probably. Again, probably. This Dragapult played it so poorly, too. Look at this. They get stunned in this moment. I mean, like right there, they get themselves stunned by Regil Ley. They don't need to. They can walk out of this. And this stun kind of sets up you moving in. And yeah, puts them in a bad spot. I'll give that 1 Liquidation out of Snipe Shot. I agree, Snipe Shot is better, but regardless, whatever. You can play whatever build you want, right? From the Fatalist, not really a clip, so I don't know if it's against the rules, but here's my worst battle to date. Okay, you did 33 points. I mean, I've seen teams do 0 to 1,237, so they were winning pretty hard. Here's what I would say. Your team names, they kind of almost look like bot names, so you could pretend that was a bot game. Enjoy. Clip is from Daxon SR. For context, my buddy was playing Blastoise, and he said he'd flash eject onto the Gardevoir and Mimi as soon as he saw them, so I would ult in and get the KOs. They pushed further forward onto him than I was expecting, and we had to improvise. Okay, looking for tips on how to assess endgame fights. All right. Your Gengar hiding in this bush. In general, if you could be, your team's not in position for this and you have a player down, but Gengar could be in a better bush than this, I would say, already. You might catch somebody right here, but you'll definitely on like a sneaky part of the map, right? Let's set up an ambush. Okay. Your Espeon's backcapping. That play is insane. Mimikyu goes in, Wiggly. Oh, Wiggly gets a great sleep and a Unite. You run with your Unite. Yeah, you kind of have to here. Blastoise Unite. Oh! All right, well, I mean, obviously this works out. Right here, I mean, the whole clip just comes down to this moment. That. Right? That right there. I don't think much was really done wrong here. In general, with someone like Gengar, I wouldn't be so close to Blastoise, like right here, because you're just so close that you're going to take a lot of damage right next to Blasty, right? Like this tank and this Scissor right here, they're both going to take damage, and you kind of want to be away from that, waiting for this moment to hit. So I would say you don't want to be near, you don't want to get caught in this Guardiult, you don't want to get caught by Espeon right here. So I probably wouldn't be standing that far forward with Blastoise. I would be maybe hanging out in this bush, or even down in this bottom L bush that we can't see down here. So you can possibly get a catch there, or on the enemy side in their L bush. Like you're going to see that here in a minute as you kind of loop around. You do have an opportunity to set up more of an ambush. Like if you're over here, maybe you can line this up so much easier, and then you don't take all of this damage and basically get yourself in a like you have to perfectly nail it moment, right? But thank you so much for the clip. I would say this is going to be I'd probably say this is like 7 Gengar ults out of 10 Dream Eaters. Pretty solid clip, and I don't think you did anything crazy here. Okay, submitted from you, squiggly line you. Context, my team was upset. I decided to farm when objectives were down. I ended up dipping out of the first spot Reggie fight after we lost it to go farm. My trio refused to stop fighting even after the objective was gone, seeing as top farm was up. They decided to spam ping me the rest of the game. Yeah. I counted 15 at the Ray fight. 15 at the Ray fight. At the Ray fight, then they 3-man pushed their team without their tank, 3 squishies, left me to 2v5. All right, let's see this. So it's right now it's 2 minutes 15 seconds. Your team is behind. There's a ping. You're fighting. There's another ping. Another and another. God, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. What? By the way, whatever you do already is fine. That's so annoying, dude. Okay, so let's see. Venusaur and Scyther are down. Talon's there. These pings are maddening. I'm just annoyed watching this clip. All right, you're just waiting for the team at this point. They're back. You're coming. All right, you're on your way. I mean, yeah. And you are not there. Okay. You went around the other way. Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah, this works out. Okay. You get Glaceon. No, you went the wrong way. Maybe snap back right there. Okay, so yeah. Boy, there's a lot going on here. I gotta say, I'm gonna give this 15 pings out of 10. The amount of pinging from this team, I don't care what you did at this point. It's so annoying. It's such baby-like behavior. Like, I cannot stand what they're doing. That being said, I'm confused about this Ray fight here. I'm confused about this earlier moment because, like, they're going in, I guess, to make something happen here. No one's with them, though, so they're, like, running up to this top goal zone and just foolish. It doesn't make any sense. You being all the way back here, though, is pretty odd at 2 minutes. Like, I guess you're getting your Unite move. But being all the way back here at 2 minutes is a little scary for the team. Like, you could see the enemy team converging here. Your team is like, you already have 2 down. I guess it's not the end of the world. They're probably not going to rip because they're already ahead. However, not seeing anyone there, maybe they would. This moment now, too, you've already got your Unite. I get you want this buff. But then your team is all moving this direction. And you're kind of like going around for the flank, but it's a really long flank. Like, you're just like... You're out of the fight entirely here. And you get a good moment, and then, yeah, you wide guard right there. Why wide guard right there? I get you don't have any boosteds, but you can wide guard after you've went in with your sword. After you've went in with Sacred Sword. Right? So you move in, you wide guard here, then you move in with your sword. Yeah, you could wide guard after the sword. In fact, it would have been better for you to have it available, probably, just in case you didn't hit as many of them. So there's a lot going on in this clip. I see they're upset. I can't speak to all of the reasons they could be upset. I hate how they handled it, and I wish you would have been there with your team more for this fight, not to just get blown up, but if you would have been able to Sacred Sword into a wide guard in that fight, you're probably not going to get blown up if you can just get around the enemy a little bit, and you're going to help your team in that moment. That being said, I mean, I get why you don't want to help them, because holy, that amount of pings would set anybody off. I want to thank you all for submitting clips. If you guys continue to like videos like this, I will continue to make them, and I will continue to be your sheriff out here on Eos Island. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all next time. Oh, and in the comments, let me know what play you liked the best and which ones you kind of understand, because we've all been there.